What is going on, everybody? It is Nidge here, just here to remind you that if you are enjoying the content, to leave a like and a comment on the video. Also, if you want to make sure you never miss anything, make sure to subscribe. And if you want to get all the latest information on what's going on the channel and to get in touch with me, follow me on Twitter. Thank you very much for watching, guys, and I'll speak to you in the video. How's it going, everybody, and welcome to episode 4 of our Let's Play of Forza Horizon 2. Now, if you remember correctly, in the last episode we'd just finished off our Nice tournament and the car meet area. We basically got to road trip to our next area and do that tournament, but first of all I decided that it was time for a new car, and I don't really know what to have. So far we've had a muscle car and the Ferrari, which is a supercar, so I'm torn between whether to go something like a Skyline, Mitsubishi Evolution, or an Impreza, or something completely different like perhaps the Hummer, which I was looking at, which looks absolutely massive. Where's the Hummer? I'll show you that now. It's ridiculous. Lamborghini, it's in alphabetical, I think so. And our Hummer. Look at that bloody beast. That'd be ridiculous. It's 130k, which is a lot of money. We've got 180, just under 180,000, but that's something that we probably will do in the future. But for now, I think we're going to be using the Skyline. I think that's what I'm going to go for. So we'll zoom all the way across to Nissan. Which one? That's the question. I love this one here. It reminds me of the Fast and the Furious film. So we're going to pick that one, I think. Do we get to choose the colour or anything? I probably would prefer it blue. I think you get to, yeah, here's your recommended designs. I wonder if there'll be one off the Fast and the Furious. There's usually one that someone's done. Oh, there it is. That's the Fast and the Furious one. Oh god, but so is that? I don't know. I don't know which one's the right one. My memory's not that good. We'll go for that one. That looks dope. God, did I just use the word dope? I never used the word dope. God knows what that was all about. So there we go. We've bought ourselves a shiny new Nissan Skyline. Is that an achievement popping up as well? Yes, it is. 10G. That new car smell. So now we've purchased that, we're going to cruise across to the next area and continue our road trip. I'm not sure where we're heading to. We'll find out in just a second. Yes, we'll exit the auto show.
Oh, hey. You up for something different?
Hey there, Ben.
Little adventure. There's a scenic route up ahead.
Oh, God.
See if you can stick with me.
Does this mean we're going off-road, basically? He looks like he's in some freaking off-road built car, and he's in a goddamn Skyline. Oh, God, yeah, they're all in like proper road cars. That's nice, whatever that is. It's like a Range Rover. Oh, that is nice. I don't think the Fast and the Furious one's got the two stripes on the front, but we'll live with that.
You should all have Nidge radio available now.
Got radio off. Oh, God, I was turning off the radio. I missed my turn. That is not a good start to this road trip. Turn it around there, and off to Sisteron we go. 8.2 kilometres, so it's not the shortest drive in the world, and this feels pretty slow after just using the Ferrari, I'm not going to lie. Swing that round there. Like I said, just this car reminds me a lot of where have I got to go? Hang on. 400 metres we're turning left. Yeah, this car reminds me a lot of the Fast and the Furious series. I think this is the one that Brian drove, Brian Spiller, obviously that played by, I forgot his name, Paul Walker, that died this year unfortunately, but yeah, I think he had it in the Too Fast, Too Furious at the start. He definitely had it, and I'm pretty sure he had it at the end of the first one as well. It's a really, really nice car. Oh god, a nice car that we're about to ruin, damn it. But yeah, this is going to be the second tournament that we're going to be taking part in. We've completed the first one pretty easily, to be honest. I think we won every single race in that tournament. I'm hoping that we'll be able to get at least one of the races done by the time we get there. Hopefully it won't have taken too long. 6.3 kilometres to go now, so we do seem to be making good speed. And whoa, don't know what happened there. Someone had a bit of an accident. Slide it round there to look at its car from the outside. Look at that, that is so nice. Like I said, oh god. Like I say, I'm pretty sure the one in the film doesn't have the two stripes on the front, but still, this is sexy. I was worried actually when he said scenic route. I thought we'd be doing some off-roading, but I think we are literally just taking a scenic route, thankfully, because this car would be pretty horrible off-road, I'm guessing. I'm sure we'll find that out in the tournament. There always seems to be some sort of off-road aspect in all the races just now. Oh, what have I said? What did I say? Curse myself there. Oh, we went straight into the back of him there. I said that didn't look like I was going to go off-road in about 10 seconds later. There we are, flying across the gravel. This makes me wish perhaps I should have picked the Evo or the Impreza are a lot more built for the off-road, but ooh, that's a nice air there. Still, this doesn't seem to be handling it too bad. It is a four-wheel drive, I think, so it shouldn't be too bad. Should be able to handle it, fingers crossed. Trying to keep it fresh as far as... oh my god. Trying to keep it fresh as far as car choice is concerned. So like I say, the first car that we had was the... it was a muscle car. I can't remember which one it was. I think it was a Chevy. I can't really remember there. Then we obviously had the Ferrari 360 that we won in the showcase event. So that's... oh my life. That's muscle car and supercar ticked off. So now we've got the JDM Icon car, the sort of iconic sports car, as it called it. Oh my god. Getting some serious air there. Yes, that's another one ticked off. So next time we might look at doing the Hummer perhaps, or I would like to do a hypercar. I suppose it depends if we win one at any point or can afford one and what the budget's allowing. This one wasn't too expensive, thankfully, so it hasn't knocked us too far back in our budget, and we are almost there now. Almost arrived at Sisteron, just around a kilometre to go now. And it has been a lot more off-road than it looked like it was going to be at first, but like I said, the car's handled it pretty well. We're getting some sliding going on here. Finn's fan there in the lead. Mind you, I say in the lead, he always says before every goddamn cruise to the next area, he's like, this is not a race, just remember, take your time and cruise over. But honestly, who is taking the time and cruising over? You just want to get there, push the car, try it out, and that's exactly what we've done, and we have arrived. Drifting in there. Welcome to Sisteron. Another cheeky achievement there, welcome to Sisteron. That would appear that you get one every time you get to a new area then.
Okay, this one's the JDM Icons Championship. Always had a soft spot in my heart for a good JDM car. Who doesn't love a Skyline, right? Okay,
yeah, exactly.
Choose a race to start this championship.
Right then, so what we're going to go for first? We'll go for that one, because it seems to be the closest.
Hey
God,
mate,
this is a bit...
a few guys just peeled off from our group. They heard a rumour there's an abandoned classic to the east of Sisteron.
Oh, let's have a look.
Might be something you'd be interested in.
That sounds like it's the whole barn find thing. This is the one we want, so we've gone the wrong way straight away. We're facing the wrong way. We need to turn left. Yeah, I think that's the barn find element of the game, so we're not going to be looking to do that straight away. That's not urgent, but if we come across some, we'll obviously try and dig them out. And where are we going here? Straight across this.
In 100 meters, turn right.
They're all nice little quaint European towns, aren't they? Very sort of almost stereotypical French or Italian. I'm not sure where we are now. Sisteron, I know we were in France before in Nice. Don't know if this is still France, but oh wow, that's a pretty incredible view right there. Look at that. Photo opportunity there if you ever saw one. But we're going to jump into our first race now and hopefully pick up our first win in the tournament, fingers crossed. Just going to check to see how long this video has been going on for now. All the videos so far have been around the 20-minute mark, just under or just over, and so far we have been going for just 9 minutes. That's not as long as I thought it had been, which is good, so we should be able to get a couple of races in this one, hopefully in the JDM Icons tournament. You can see here all the cars you'd sort of expect, RX-7s, how many races are there in this event actually? It doesn't say there. I think I missed it earlier when I was checking how long the video had been going on for. So yeah, RX-7s, Supras, all that kind of stuff should be here, I'd imagine. There's another Skyline in front of us. 3-lap circuit this one is, so it's not the sprint race. Oh god, he's coming across. We've got to avoid that there. I don't know if I prefer these ones or the sprint races. I think I prefer the lap ones because they're more like circuits rather than having to find your own way. And oh, just a bit of a wall tap there. Yeah, rather than having to find your own way and sort of shortcuts can be a big element in the sprint races, obviously, and if you end up, you can be way ahead, but if you miss a shortcut and then the computer like takes some off-road route that you hadn't noticed, that you can be a bit screwed. But a track is a track, obviously, and even though it's not like a proper racing circuit, obviously you've got one way around, and that's the only way you can go. Sorry there, whoever that was, I just smashed into the back of. Tap the inside there of those two cars, that was fantastic. Took 2 cars in one corner there, up to 2nd place now. I prefer stuff like this anyway, to be honest, when you're doing the track racing. I know that they've incorporated obviously the off-road element into the game, you see, but I hope they haven't gone too mad on it and it's in every single race, because I think it's going to be in every tournament, obviously, but Forza to me is a sort of pure, I don't want to say pure because it's not complete simulation, but it's a racing game that feels best when it's on track, and even though the off-roading thing is pretty cool this year, I think they should stick to using it in cases where, in scenarios where it actually works. So like when you're using like the off-road cars like the Land Rovers and stuff like we saw the computer guys using earlier, that kind of thing. But when you're driving like a Skyline or an RX-7 the off-road, it's going to be really, really tricky. And I was watching some videos recently, and someone was, I can't remember who it was now, I can't remember what car it was, I think it was a Honda CRX maybe, something like that. I think that's what it was, Honda CRX, something along those lines anyway, and they were doing off-road and it was just such a struggle in it, because obviously it's not meant for that kind of racing, and yeah, it was really difficult. So that's what I mean when I said they should sort of try and stick to using it on cars where it's meant to be. I can understand having like a little bit of an off-road section every now and then, but some of them, like the ones we did earlier, just purely off-road. I mean, in this event, for example, it didn't seem too bad on the cruise along when we were using the Skyline, and it actually feels quite nice actually, the Skyline, just to drive. Not as slippy as the Ferrari, but yeah, if we're against people that are in like Evos and Subarus, that kind of thing, in Imprezas, it could be a struggle, because they're obviously rally cars built for rally from the ground up, whereas the Skyline I'm pretty sure is not. I don't even know if there are Imprezas and Evos in this. I know it's JDM, so there might not be, but at the same time, when I think of sort of Imprezas and Evos, Skylines just coming under the same umbrella for me, 'cause it's all sorts of those classic 90s Fast and Furious cars almost, and cars that are on like the original Gran Turismo, and they were the sort of pinnacle of the cars then, as far as sort of, it's that sort of the car that, they're not cheap obviously, but they're a lot cheaper than like the supercars. So it was that car that a lot of people could strive towards and afford, and it was like a dream car for a lot of people in the younger days, that car, if you know what I mean. So things like the Imprezas, saying it again, Imprezas Evos, RX-7s, Skylines, not cheap, but you knew if you wanted one and you worked hard enough over like a course of years, you could get one, whereas obviously Ferrari's can be a bit of a pipe dream for a lot of people. But yeah, I'll put them all in that sort of umbrella rather than sort of Japanese or rally. But once again, we've cruised to a win in the first race in the tournament, 3 laps around there, and it seemed pretty simple once we cleared the pack. And I'll keep on saying we might need to turn the difficulty up, and that might be something we look to do in the next episode, because this has been a little bit too easy so far. Continue there. Have we got a wheel spin? I think we still need to do our skill points actually. I keep on forgetting to do that. I'll do the wheel spin, but you have the unlock skill points to do as well. You can still see there we've still got 136k, which is good. And a load of XP as well. Are we going to get a wheel spin? Oh, we might do. Yes, we will. Just about. So we'll do that now, and we'll do our skill points as well, because I keep on forgetting to do that. So once this is loaded up, we'll get into that. Right, spin for a prize. Last episode we didn't have too much luck with these. I think we got 2 very, very crap ones and then 1 decent one, so fingers crossed we can get a bit more. Oh yes, that is more like it. Just, I didn't even finish what I was saying, and we've got a car. The Pontiac Firebird Trans Am SD455. We'll give that a go at some point. Maybe that'll be the next car that we use, who knows. That's fantastic. That's the first car we got on there, so I'm really pleased that we managed to do that. And now we're going to do, I think it's under progress, the skill points that I keep on forgetting to do. Perks, that's what it is. So we unlocked that one, what we've got around here. Your drifting skills have increased by 10%. You earn 25% more credits when you beat a driver tire in head-to-head race. That's no good, we've not done that yet. Your drifting e-drift skill scores have increased by 10%. And your clean streak. So I think the best 2 to go for, we'll unlock that one, because we've been pretty clean on the whole so far. And I was going to do this one here, unless there's anything great here. You can double the reward from your daily driver tire payouts. You earn 10% more credits in rivals events. And your ghost state lasts 25 longer when you become king. So that's online, obviously. So we'll do the double one. Should we do double or the drift one? Ah, that one costs 2. We've only got 1 anyway, so we've got to do the drift one. So we'll unlock that now. So that's our skill points used up. And we got a car in the wheel spin, which is fantastic. So now we'll just head towards the next race in this tournament. Let's have a look where it is. World map. Right, so we're here. There's one. Oh, literally right around the corner. I don't even think I needed the sat-nav on there. I think it's literally right here. I'm going to go around the roundabout the wrong way, because I am fucking mental. Is that it? God, well, that sat-nav definitely wasn't needed there, was it? Jesus, right around the corner. Again, just do a time check. Is this going to be the last race that we're able to squeeze in? Really try not to go over 20 minutes each time. Yeah, this will probably be the last race of the episode. Really try not to go over 20 minutes each episode because I think that's a bit too long. So hopefully we'll be able to get this done first time and then end the episode. So second race of the JDM Icons tournament, and again I forgot to look how many events there are in it. It'll either be 3 or 4, I'd imagine. So at least we got half of it done and managed to cruise over in this episode. And my god, look at that acceleration, just eating up some of the cars in front of us there. This one is a sprint race, so like I was saying before, there could be potential shortcuts to look out for in this one. Oh, I've taken that a bit wide. Oh, did I manage to avoid the wall tap there just about? Not sure. Currently in 6th place, got to fight our way to the front here. After that, we did seem to do it pretty easily in the last race over 3 laps, so fingers crossed we can do it again here. The Skyline, oh my god, that came out of nowhere. The Skyline, I'd imagine, is a pretty competitive car in this kind of tournament. So it shouldn't be too difficult. You can see they were just flying past one of them here and we're reeling them all in straight away. Oh, thank you very much. You saved me from going wide there. That was a bit dirty. 32% in. This seems to be going pretty quickly actually. We're up to 3rd already, thankfully. Hopefully we can get into 1st because this race seems to be going along pretty quickly right now. I had the best one, that computer car saved just before. I know I looked behind at the wrong time. God, I think we're going to have to restart that one. Need to pay more attention and not look behind. Right, take 2. Let's not do that again. Again, that crazy acceleration off the line. Try and take the inside actually this time. Yeah, that's much better. Let's hold that line, hold that line, hold that line. God, I still nearly ran wide there again. Oh god, damn you utmost badger, taking me on the inside. I think we're in pretty much the same situation that we were the first time around, but hopefully I won't crash into a big pillar this time. Look like a freaking castle that I've gone into. Whoa. Someone clearly had a bit of an incident there. Come on. Pedal to the metal, pedal to the metal. Alright for now. Cruise around here. Need to be tapping those brakes here, that. Hold that inside line. Hopefully we can just sneak on the inside of that checkpoint. Nicely done. Up to 2nd place now with just Stinky Orchard in 1st place. What a game attack. It's the one thing I really love about skill point turns as well, though, which is cool. One thing I really think is cool when you're doing this racing against driver tires is that you see other people's game attacks, and some of them make me laugh so freaking much sometimes. Some of them are so funny. Don't know if people come up with them. Oh god. God damn, that was poor. Need to recover this. Stinky Orchard's racing into the lead. We've been taken over in 2nd place as well by Wall of Bill. Halfway through, should be able to come back up for as long as I don't screw up again. I need to pay more attention to where I'm going. Oh, a bit of traffic. Oh, Stinky Orchard clearly had an issue. Taking him over inside into 2nd place now. Wall of Bill in 1st. I feel like a freaking horse racing commentator. And there he goes up the inside into last time straight down. Rah, 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 rah. What's his name? That was the bloody horse race commentary. I forgot. Swing it round here. Nice bit of slide on the go there. 71% done. Hopefully we should be able to bring this home now unless I screw up in the direction that we're going in. Looks pretty straightforward at the moment actually, so we should be okay. I think there's a left coming up here. I tried to slide it round there and I backed out because I didn't want to go too far. This means that we're coming onto the freeway now, I think, which hopefully means it should be a straight blast to the finish, which means it shouldn't be too difficult unless I manage to somehow hit traffic. Fingers crossed. Yep, going to be to the side of the tunnel. There's 5% to go now and we are cruising home, so it took us a restart on that one after we screwed up early on. But that is 2 wins out of 2 in this new tournament, and it's been a pretty straightforward start to the game so far actually. 2nd place goes to Wall of Bill in that one, and Stinky Orchard coming in 3rd after he seemed a long way ahead at one point but seemed to hit some traffic I think. But the overall tournament now, look, we're on 40 points, Wall of Bill in 2nd with 30 points, and we're going to carry on with this in episode number 4. Is it episode 4 or 5? I always forget what episodes I'm on, it confuses me all the time. But nevertheless, we'll continue this tournament in the next episode, everybody, so I hope you're enjoying the series still, and I'll speak to you then, guys. Nidge out.